to start a vinyasa practice, there are about 3 key moves you really need to get underneath your belt. So I'm going to take you through those and also offer you the modifications that you can use at any time. We'll get started from downward dog. To come into downward dog, start from tabletop. So hands are right under shoulders. Spread your fingers out. Start to press with that outer circle of the palm here. The very center is slightly lifted. My upper shoulders wrap outward, so those arms are externally rotated. Feet are going to tuck with them about hip width apart or wider. Start to press into the hands, start to lift the hips up and back behind you, extending out with the spine. Notice here my knees are still bent, so you can keep yours as bent as you need. Head is in line with the arms, and I'm still externally rotating those upper arms. Pull in that navel to spine, keep breathing here. Or if you'd like to work through those hamstrings and calves, you could pedal alternate sides of the legs. From downward dog, we'll all pull to plank. On an inhale, you'll draw through, straighten out the torso, bringing those hips in line with shoulders. Hands are still under those shoulders. You can breathe here. One way to modify the plank is by dropping knees down. Ribs together, navel drawing in tight. Chaturanga is our next pose. Lots of ways to modify. You can drop the knees and then just bend the elbows halfway. Keep those elbows wrapped into sides. For chaturanga, full out, you'll just keep the knees up. Shift forward slightly, then bend arms down like a push-up. Make sure those elbows don't flare out. Coming into the back bend of the vinyasa, more advanced will be upward dog. My knees are lifted, my chest is high. If you want to keep it gentle, knees on the floor, bend the elbows a lot and just lift up a little to cobra instead. You can go back to child's pose from either of those back bends. And eventually extend up downward dog. We'll run through both those again. We'll go through the modified version first and then we'll take it full out. From downward dog, knees can be bent. You'll inhale, pull to plank. Right away, drop the knees to earth. Then on an exhale, halfway bend the elbows. Untuck toes, let the belly down, little press and lift up, cobra. Then back to child's pose. Breathe there or return to your downward dog. For the full out vinyasa, inhale, pull to plank. Shift forward, bend elbows halfway, chaturanga dandasana. Flip the feet, coming to the tops of the feet, squeeze buttocks, lift to upward dog. On an exhale, downward dog.